Hi friends, it's your friendly neighborhood feminist lawyer again, and I ain't even out of my Buc-ee's t-shirt before this foolishness started. I just woke up to the sobering news that the ACLU, my faves, are suing the county that I grew up in, Cobb County, Georgia. Guess why? Voter suppression. Cobb County has failed to send out over 1,000 absentee ballots that were legitimately requested by Cobb County residents. So the ACLU are suing to try to get those ballots sent out immediately and then to have the deadline for their return extended. Now let's talk about absentee ballots for a second. Those who tend to vote by absentee are usually, elderly, or do not have transportation, or ill. They may have autoimmune diseases and don't want to risk the COVID exposure standing in line. There are students that are in school out of state but still want to vote in their home elections. And people who can't get the time off of work to go vote during the time that the polls are open. Guess how folks like that are going to vote? By law, Cobb County had 3 days to respond to the requests for absentee ballots that were made by these folks, and most of them have not received ballots at all. Now, about 250 of them were able to vote in person. They were able to actually go to the polls and vote, which is still an option for the others. However, if you have no transportation, if you're elderly, if you're sick, if you are out of state for an extended period of time during the election, that's not a possibility for you. So that's really not a remedy. And of course, why am I not surprised that this is Cobb County? I mean, you got the Marjorie Taylor Greene folks way up there in North Georgia. I grew up in Marietta, and it was racist as hell. When my family first moved to Marietta, there was a Klan rally in the Marietta Square. I was a wee bitty baby, and there were a whole bunch of, I have pictures of the people in hoods holding, like little kids holding up signs that say God hates, slur and slur. Like little bitty cute kids holding up signs with the N-word on them. It was just the most horrifying thing. It is a county covered in Confederate flags, I'll put it that way. And I went to Cobb County Public Schools. There is so much about history that I was not taught in school. I didn't learn any of this stuff until I went to law school. So I'm really not surprised that it's Cobb County that got into these shenanigans. And I wish the ACLU all the best of luck trying to get these folks their voices heard. So y'all, especially if you're in Georgia, go vote now. Vote today or vote tomorrow, because tomorrow it's all over. This is your last chance. Human rights are on the table. Democracy is on the table. Get in there and get your voice heard, because they're trying to silence you. And if you think it stops here, you're deluding yourself. Stay safe out there, friends. Keep fighting the good fight. Bucky says, keep fighting the good fight, friends. Now I'm gonna go get dressed.